Good morning, good people. How are we all? There is Miss Cynthia, who was here first, has risen from her coffin with a laugh emoji, and then Mark the Berg Hunter and Mr. Frankie. That's what she said. She says, "Morning, Rob. I have risen from my coffin." Guys, we had our eggs ready at 8:58, so in less than 2 minutes, I wolfed down 3 scrambled eggs. I haven't even had my bacon yet, but that's fine. Well, guys, this morning was going to be this morning that I tried to do my live stream from Clearwater Beach, but we had part of that huge thunderstorm band that went across the eastern coast hit us yesterday too, and we got drenched with rain. And they said it's going to hit back again this morning with an 80% chance of rain. So I was like, well, I'm not going to do a live stream at the beach with high winds and 80% chance of rain. And of course, if you look out the door behind me, you can see it's sunshiny. Yeah, what the fluff? What do they know? What the fluff and muffin is that, as Merrill would say? All right. Eggs and no bacon, that's a sin worse than murder. I know, Mark. So Denise will, when Denise finishes her eggs, I know she'll be really nice and heat me up 2 pieces of bacon for 7 seconds. You were really nice this morning. You were nice to me all the time, honey. Of course, everybody here would say you are, and I need to realize that. You are the glue that holds this family together. Wow, look at that. The 3 people in here have already given me 3 thumbs up. You people are okay. You're all right. You're all right in my book. That's right. Oh, Denise spoils you, Rob. Yeah, see, I knew that. I knew somebody was going to say that. And all right, let me turn that down so I'm not hearing myself. As much as I love hearing myself. All right, why is the top of my head cut off? Oh, okay, there we go. I didn't have my page straight. I was like, I didn't know if you people were seeing me from like here down. So this is Denise's shirt she got me. 2020. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Denise ordered me that on Amazon. Nick Haas is here. Good morning, Nick. Marty Versal's digging with Marty. He's all over the place. Saw him in a stream yesterday or the day before. I think it was Merrill's live stream. Oh. All right, I need to turn my other computer down still. All right, we'll go down to 8. Yep, we were supposed to be on Clearwater Beach. I was going to do my first test. Miss Denise Kidder, one of my subscribers, was going to meet me there this morning since she... Come here, Milo. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I know. He won't come here as long as you're in the kitchen making noise with cellophane. Rob! Tommy, good morning, sir. Your Knox looks freaking awesome, buddy. Oh, and I even have my camera here. To show people what Tommy did to his Knox. Yes, he did spray paint it. And it looks flippin' awesome. Oh, come on. Come on, phone. Now turn. Now zoom. There's Tommy's Knox, guys. He got the blue wrap shaft for it, and then he spray painted all 3 of his coils and the armband, the armrest, fluorescent green. I think that looks Billy badass with the blue and the green. And then he even got his hang on, I'm gonna bring the picture up. And then he did his he got a new cover sheet for the control pod to be this cool blue. And then there's the blue wrap for his shaft, his metal detector. Isn't that Billy badass looking? I think it's cool looking. The mean green treasure seeking machine. I like it, Mark. There you go, Tommy. That's the name of your new. That's the new name of your machine, the mean green treasure seeking machine. Cynthia, you could hunt in the dark with that without even needing a flashlight. That baby's day glow green.
There he is.
Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Here's your friend.
So it's all's right in the world, Mark. There is my bubbly bacon, as I like to call it. No, you're not getting any. You get more treats here than any other dog. Oh, not a wrap, actual blue. Oh, I didn't realize that, Tommy. You can tell I have bacon. Is that not the saddest face you've ever seen? Oh, that's really good. Good morning. Heading to Indian Rocks Beach since I woke up with a bug to hunt. Denise, I'm sorry. I was just telling the folks just a second ago before you got in here, you were going to go down there today and help me and be my camera person. But they were telling us there's 80% chance of rain and high winds. So we're sitting here today with sunny skies and no wind. What's it like down there in Pinellas? Howard, welcome this morning. I was going to call you. If you want to jump on, Howard, in a little bit and come on next to me as a guest, you can talk about your underwater in the dark ring recovery in the muck of the bottom of the intercoastal. Oh, I don't tease the dog, Marty. I don't do that. I don't like people that tease animals. He's already had numerous treats today, including his bacon treats. You gave him a piece of real bacon?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, the second I finish my last piece, he leaves. I know. Sorry, Cynthia. I was a little late getting ready today. Well, I'm late getting ready every day. Ask Howard. When I make it to a metal detecting club meeting on time, I get a standing ovation. Good morning, Ray. Thanks for being here so early. See, Ray's got a dog. Look at him on his thumbnail. Doggies love us. That's what God put them on earth for. Well, that annoyed Denise, but a lot of things annoyed Denise, including me. All right, let's see who's detect. Oh, Denise is sending me a text already this morning. Yeah, the other Denise. Denise 2. All right, Howard, let me send you the link. Howard has agreed to come on. They might go a little later. All right, there is the link. And I know Denise just sent me a message. Oh, look at that beautiful shot. Guys, look at that beautiful shot Denise just sent. My subscriber that's heading out to the beach right now. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous, guys? That doesn't look like 80% chance of rain and high winds to me. That looks absolutely freaking perfect. So I should be on a beach right now, coming to you guys live from the beach. But if it is nice next weekend, guys, I'm going to try and do this from Clearwater Beach. It's beautiful here. Yeah. Morning, Swifty. See, Cynthia says that's what God put men on earth for, to annoy women. Denise says, And she says we're good at it too. I don't know when Swifty came in. I missed Swifty coming in. There he goes. He came in right after Denise. Good morning, everyone. Swifty just put out a really funny short, guys. It's only like 11 seconds, and I was laughing on it. So get a chance, go check over Swifty's short. Frankie says, I got to go take my dog out right now. Howard says he'll join us in 20 minutes. That's perfect, Howard, because that's about when we'll be at our peak viewers. Mark the Berg Hunter says, Cynthia, I represent that remark. We do. Well, guys, I know how to do this little scroll banner right here that you're seeing with Epic Adventures in Paradise. I know how to do that, but a bunch of people on their StreamYard chats have a scrolling a scrolling line across the bottom. Oh, it's Mr. Park Rat Pat as we speak. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
I would have had the live stream thing, but I'm in the field with a poor connection.
Okay.
I'm going over this area of ground real close to where I found my sobriety token. I catch a perfect 19 signal, and boom, baby. TARCASSI gets its first silver.
Boom, Pat gets his new machine, gets his first silver. What'd you get?
1936 MERC.
1936 MERC. Congratulations to you and Mr. TARCASSI.
Oh, man. I'm so pumped up right now.
Oh, we went away for a second. Okay. All right. See you in a little bit. All right. Let me show you Pat's. Everybody's sending me pictures. There is Pat's. Pat got his first sobriety token yesterday. It is a 5-year token. He had never gotten one. He said that was one of his bucket listers. I think I've gotten 3 or 4 of them. I really enjoy finding them, but Pat got his first sobriety token yesterday, and it's a 5-year token. Those are not easy to find, guys. 5 years sober. You got the big V in the middle. Haagen-Dazs time or Bluebell in Missouri? Yeah, Bluebell's good too, Nick. We have Bluebell down here in Florida. Now, Nick is, wait a minute, MO's Missouri. So what is MS? Mississippi? I didn't realize Nick was in Mississippi. Silver on the hole, Swifty says. Boom. Wait, I think Pat just sent me a picture. There we go. There's Pat's MERC. Yeah, I knew it was going to flip directions. 1934 MERC. Congratulations, Mr. Park Rat Pat, this morning. Yes, honey, he bought a new machine. It's called a TARCASSI 6000, and it cost him one TARCASSI. Yeah, it's a guy out of Europe. No, not Versace, TARCASSI, honey. I don't think the purse people are going to get into making metal detecting machines because it'll be bedazzled, honey. We'll have to put bedazzled jewels all over it. But $1,500, honey. Denise went, but hey, he just made $3 with that dime. She doesn't understand. It's not a. You've never found a MERC, Marty? Morning, Jeff. General Digghole. Bloody typical. I waited all morning. I get dressed to go out, and here you are. Good morning, Las Vegas Urban Treasure Hunter. Good morning, Robin, everybody. Oh, Jason detecting lives about 2 hours south of me. Well, that's really cool. You guys are going to have to get together for a hunt sometime. How can you text messages, Rob? That's a good question. Wow, how would we do that? Jeff, I guess you could text me on my Facebook and I could pull my Facebook up on my other computer here. I guess we could do that, Jeff. I like my new picture I put on Facebook. It's better than me sitting on the edge of the Grand Canyon, look like I'm scared to death. I'm ready to fall in the Grand Canyon, which, yeah, I was. I'm not a big heights guy, guys, and the Grand Canyon's about as big as a hole as you could freaking fall into. All righty. Mr. Jeff, I'm up on Facebook, so if I see a personal message come in, Mr. Jeff, I will answer that and show the folks. Same pricing. Are you talking about your Knox, Tommy, or the TARCASSI? Oh, the token, the thingy. Okay. Marty's never found a sobriety token. Yeah, I think I just got my third or fourth one. That one I did the short on that day. That was the only good hole that I found was a guy's set of car keys or house keys with his sobriety token. So he lost his sobriety token in his house keys. That's a Silver Wrench found my first silver quarter this week, 1946. Well, first off, welcome, Silver Wrench, and congratulations on your quarter. That is awesome. I found my first two silver quarters on one property, and then I went 15 months without finding another one. So, Silver Wrench, I want you to beat that. But yeah, I went 15 months once in between finding silver quarters. And then as soon as I found the one after the 15 months, within like 45 days, I found 4 of them. Jeff, putting it up now. Swifty sent me a PM on Facebook too the other day. Yes, sir. I got that now, Swifty. I haven't been on Facebook in a few days, but I've got that now. I do not have any quarters, Swifty. That's the one thing I'm completely out of. But Epic Adventures in Paradise, Howard, who said he'd be back in 20 minutes. He's our president of our club, and Joe's our vice president, and the two of them are the one that buy all the silver for our club for our hunts, our seeded hunts. And he's got a guy that gets him a better price than me. So I will check to see when Howard comes on, Swifty. I'll see if I can hook these two up but yeah, I have no silver quarter. I got one left that I owe Cynthia, and I had to find that one. Yeah, I'm only on Facebook once or twice a week. Mike Bays. Hey, Rob, getting ready to head to Florida in July for about 2 weeks. Well, that's fantastic, Mike. Are you going to be on the West Coast here? Because if you're anywhere on the West Coast, from the Nature Coast up in Hernando County all the way down to Sarasota, I might be able to get with you. Good morning, Miss Deej. Welcome. Yeah, Tommy says Versace and Versace the same price. You might be right there, Tommy. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, Mike, I'd love to get together for a hunt. Nick says I don't like finding those sobriety tokens. Yeah, Nick, in one way you're probably right because it's probably a bummer for that person. You know, I mean, I think the one I found, the last one I found was for 6 months, but you know, the one Patches found for 5 years. I mean, if you've done really well and you've been sober for 5 years, that would probably be a proud chit to have in your pocket there. So yeah, I probably wouldn't want to lose that either. So I understand. Mr. Job's going out hunting this afternoon. So let me see if I can pull up. There he is. There's Joff. Yep, lives in Vienna, Austria. I've got you pulled up, Joff, if you send a message. Rob, but I do belong to the Silver Dollar Club. Sorry. Yeah, that's all right, Marty. Mine will come when I least expect it. You know, as you guys all know, over 150 of you have gone over to Troy's channel and checked out his and Dalton's video where they got 3 silvers that day, including Dalton's 1927 piece dollar. Absolutely gorgeous find on that 1925 house that Troy got the permission on. My club president here, Howard, who's Epic Adventures in Paradise, that big 17 or 20 acre property down the street from Denise's that Howard got us. Howard screamed for me and I went into the backyard. He actually found it inside the fenced in dog run, which I'll be quite honest with you, I did not think of searching inside the fenced in dog yard. The guy had already moved out. So, I mean, obviously we weren't intruding on the dog or anything, but you know, I wasn't thinking right then that 100 years ago or 80 years ago, this chain link dog run fence wasn't here. And this was just as a big open backyard, probably where the wife was hanging clothes. And Howard got that piece dollar. Now it'd been hit by the mower at least 2 or 3 times. It had a couple big gouges in it. I mean, and then Troy found one in St. Pete on one of his properties. So now Troy, Dalton, and Howard, three people in my club, all have silver dollars. But that's all right. Mine will come, and I had 5 silver half dollars before Dalton found his first silver half dollar. So that's okay. I forgot what I was looking at my phone for, guys. I was going to show you Dalton's, because I was floored when he sent me that picture, guys. Oh my God, my phone won't let me go back more than 3 days. Sometimes my freaking phone does this. I can't pull up Dalton's silver dollar on my phone. So you guys will have to go to Troy. But congratulations, Marty. That's awesome. Yeah, it's thank you, Tommy. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. He's thinking about running a giveaway to try and get his channel up over 100 subs. I said, well, I'll definitely help you out with that. We did Troy when he was around 40 subs. Oh, Dalton must be listening, guys, because he's resending me. What a guy. There it is. There's Dalton's piece dollar, guys. It's got some schmutz all over it, like some tar. But there is there's the front. And there is the back. Those piece dollars look so nice with that big. All right, let's get that. There we go. And there is the back of it. Yep, nice big fat piece dollar, guys. That is just flipping gorgeous. All right, so now somebody's got to find a Morgan, guys. That's the next thing after the piece dollar. Yeah, Swifty, when he comes back, we'll see if he got any courses. Deej, since I make that mistake the first time, I'm not even going to go there with that because he can suffer that on his own, Deej. It's in the blood. Good morning, Miss Alex. What's up, Rob? Just stopping by a bit before I head to work. Oh, sorry you had to go work on a Sunday morning. But thank you for stopping in. I really, really, guys, it's in the blood. Even though that sounds very goth, is not. It means it's sports and football are in her blood. And Miss Alex is the daughter of Shane, Ohio River History. I believe I'm saying that right. Ohio River History. Shane's the one that co-hosts a couple of streams, and we were all in his stream the other night. And his daughter was there, not saying much, but she does her own stream. Alex, if you want to put a plug up for your own stream, because I can't remember what night it was, but she does sports talk, and she's right now doing the NFL and the free agency period and the upcoming draft. And I popped in and spent some time talking. I could talk my Buccaneers all day long, especially since we just won the Super Bowl, instead of talking for the last 20 years that we were the Succaneers. Good morning, traveling detector. Welcome. Southwest Florida treasure detecting. Welcome. Good morning to all in the house. Good morning. I'm going to be 20 minutes south of Jacksonville. Ooh, that's like a 5.5 hour drive away. I know you were very quiet that night. Oh, Frankie, General Dighole sent you a message. Oh, there it is. No, wait a minute. That's his. Not on Facebook, Frankie. All right, I did. Well, you're more than welcome. Oh, that St. Augustine area? Yeah, Tommy, that's actually 5 hours to the north and like 2 hours to the east. All right, I messaged him, guys. Maybe he's already gone. Mike says, I got a 2001 Rhode Island quarter and change, and on the back of it, all the words and the date and the bridge and the sailboat are gold, and it has a plastic-like substance on both sides. Have you ever seen one? No, I have not, but it sounds like somebody coded that and made it a personalized quarter. Great. 1 minute, he says. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for the help there. Thanks for letting me get on with Jeff. I will show you the picture of whatever he's going to send me. Mr. Dennis is here, KCMD Metal Detecting. You need to get a detector and go swing with the old man, Alex. That's what my daughter did. There you go, Marty. Good advice. Well, she's a sharp young lady, so I'm sure she'd be really good at metal detecting because she knows her crap about football. I'll tell you that. I couldn't keep up with the free agency stuff they were talking about because I'll be quite honest with you, with everything that I've got going on, I barely have time to follow all the personnel moves of the Buccaneers, much less the whole rest of the league. So, yeah, I guess it's like what they're 5 hours ahead in Europe, so they'd be what, 1 o'clock there, 11, 12, 1, no, 3 o'clock there. Yeah, I guess he does want to get out and go digging. Oh, he's got some pictures for me. All right, guys. Here's some more recent finds by Mr. Jeff and Viana. Why is my camera not cooperating? Alrighty, there is Mr. Jeff Silver. I'm going to assume that's going to be Roman. Let me take Marty's comment off so we can see the full screen. And oh, went the wrong way. That's showing back when Rob was a skinny guy. Oh, look at that beautiful piece. That looks like it might be in Latin. Oh, that is gorgeous. Look at the Look at the detail on that. Ooh, those look really early. Oh, and he's got one. Oh, look at that cool old ring. That is freaking awesome. Yeah, and there's the one he's got on his Facebook page already, guys. It looks gold, but I think he told us that was brass. But I think he said that was Roman period also. Flipping awesome. Telling you something, like I said, if I get a financial windfall and Mr. Jeff's got that open invitation and I get over there, I would just like to find one thing like that. Just one thing. That would be totally awesome. All Roman except for the silvers. The last was a Roman shield boss from iron. Ah, gotcha. Yes, Deej. We could talk about that this morning. Where's your Buccaneers? They're under me bucking at. Yeah, Nick's right. We don't dig things like that around these parts. You got that right. The Buccaneers are easy this year. They re-signed all their starters. Not much to change. Yep. She is, Marty. She knows her stuff. Well, she said she might try it when they go on vacation. Good deal. Ah, Pete, Frankie answered Mike and said he got a presidential dollar like that was coded. I've actually never seen one, Marty and Mike, but there's people who do all kind of personalized stuff to their coins. Yeah, I wouldn't think it'd be worth anything, Mike, if it's plastic coated. I enjoy finding a gold coated half when I'm doing $half boxes. I got two more. I picked up two more $half boxes Friday, and I got two penny boxes, but I'll be putting those aside for later. But yeah, my bank forgot to order them last week, but they got me my 2 boxes of halves in this week. I'm thinking of trying one of them live, guys. So let me know if anybody be interested in popping in on a live stream while I'm doing some halves. I don't know how to do that money for boxes thing yet, so we would be starting off very slow and just doing it. That is a beautiful coin, Denise. A beautiful coin, beautiful ring. He finds the coolest stuff over there. Oh, there's one more picture too that I forgot to show, and that looks Roman too. There we go. Oh, Mr. Howard's here, guys. Let's bring Mr. Howard in. Good morning, Mr. Howard.
Hey, Rob. How you doing?
Doing great. You sound perfect.
Fantastic.
So, guys, this is Mr. Howard from Epic Adventures in Paradise. He is the president of our local metal detecting club and a dang good detectorist. And Howard just got scuba certified. Deej, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's get into Howard here, since we have a guest here. Well, thank you for your time, Rebel. Enjoyed the show. Hit you up in July to see if you're busy. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Just PM me on Facebook. They're doing pirate jokes now. Oh, Mr. Marlin's here. Florida Knox is here. Live halves. I'll do live halves, Dalton. Dalton says hi, Howard.
Hey,
Hello, 86000. Everybody's here. Digging with Deej here, Mayor, Cynthia, Mark, Marty. This is great, guys. All right, love to stay and hang out, but she's got to go to work. Thank you, Miss Alex. Thank you for coming in. and my service isn't great. Thanks for coming in. But before I go, how about them Chiefs? Looking forward to playing them again. Yeah, there's a little bit of an echo on your end, Howard. You got to turn down your second computer or laptop or whatever.
I did. Turn down your volume.
Carl says he's just back from the beach and testing his dive boot. So that's the one thing that I need, Carl, some dive boots. Do you have two systems running, Howard?
Right now, I just turned down my volume. See if that helps.
Yeah, I think you sound good now. So, do you want to tell us about your last recovery with the Nemo and the
The pulse dive.
God, why do I always forget the name of that? Yes, the pulse dive.
Okay, we had a gentleman that was working on his boat, on the boat lift in Tampa Bay, and I guess he was using a sanding block. I don't know why he's using a sanding block to do something with his hole, and the sanding block slipped, and he dropped it, and he kind of grabbed for it in the water, and watched his wedding band of 25 years pop off his finger and fall into the water.
He was standing on a boat.
He was actually outside the boat, standing right outside the lift on like a walkway, and reached over and pretty much dead center on the bow, probably about, I don't know, 6 or 7 feet into the slip. The water was probably 6.5 foot deep, no visibility. In fact, this time we actually stuck the camera underwater just to show it. So we will have a video showing all this later on. And I sent, well, Janine wanted to go in first. She has the BLUE NEMO. So instead of using her dive tanks, we used the BLUE NEMO this time. And after, I would say, I think her first dive, she actually found the sandy block. But the sandy block's not going to stay in the same place as the gold ring. Gold stays in place. And she looked probably for 45 minutes, did have a signal, but the muck was probably about 20 inches deep. So she said, okay, after 45 minutes, it's now your turn, Howard. So I went down there, and after about 45 minutes, hit different areas, finally had a signal. And the way I was detecting is I stuck my arm in the muck, past my elbow, would hold on to an oyster shell to keep myself in place. And I still had 20 pounds of weights and a weight vest also. And then I'd swing the pulse dive with the other hand. And after about 45 minutes, got a signal, and it took probably a good 5 minutes feeling for the muck before I actually had a ring. You know, I could feel it actually slipped over my finger and said, "Oh, that's a ring," and brought it up, and sure enough, that was it.
Did he really ever expect to see it? Did he ever really expect to see it again?
No, I don't think he did. I mean, we were there, you know, probably close to 2 hours, you know, searching. So, and I guess with updating between getting the equipment set up and all, it was more like 3 hours we were there. And I think I pretty much was thinking that we're not going to find it.
Phenomenal find. That is just a great find. So we've the club's been doing pretty good on finds lately. The one we didn't find, we figured we probably weren't going to. A lady called us 2 weeks ago, and she lost it in November. So Deed said she got her silver fixed last weekend with the beginner machine, the Technetics Delta 4000. Yeah, Deej, I saw your video you did on that, on unboxing that one. Dalton said that's awesome, Howard.
Thanks, Dalton. Still have 2 more runs to do underwater. One that's local here in Palm Harbor, and that's in probably 6 foot of water, a lot of oyster shells. And I've got another one under a dock, which I may even ask you to give me a hand. It's shallower water. We won't have to dive for it. So
okay. All right. Well, I enjoyed going down to Clearwater Beach and finding that one the other day and making that video. They were very happy. It definitely saved their vacation. Recovery and returns are very satisfying. Nick says, yes, they are, Nick. They make you feel great.
We're up to 650 returns right now for our club. And that's returns that are actually documented with photographs.
Howard, can you put up the HTTP link to your channel on YouTube?
Yeah, I got to figure out what it is, honestly.
Southwest Florida treasure detective says he's only found 1 silver coin on the beach. I have yet to find any. SWFL. I have Clearwater Beach isn't that old of a beach, and we've never had a big storm come in since I'm a detective that would clear that down about a foot.
How you do that while you're doing
If you guys want to see a lot of silver recovered off the beach, go to Charlie's channel, Digging It Back. When he hit his beach up there in the Panhandle the day after that big, huge hurricane hit the Panhandle and literally washed out 4 to 5 feet of sand from his beach. And it got down to the level the beach was at in the 1930s. And him and his digging partner, Dave, boy, I think they pulled out like 34 silvers dating all the way back to the 1930s in the wet sand and in the shallow water. So that's an incredible video. I mean, he actually called me and he says, Rob, should I publish this? Is anybody going to believe that we found that many silvers? I said, on a beach that's been washed down 5 feet, when you show how deep the cut is from the wall of sand and show it 4 feet down, oh yeah, people will believe that. I said, I've never. Good morning, Messy Hole. 34 silver beach on the beach is incredible. I know you guys saw that video Charlie did, but good morning, James and Rebecca. I was watching their video last night. As a matter of fact, guys, I was on the computer till like 1:30, and I still have the video, the link up to their last video right there where James titled it Rebecca Plants Her Finds, and he wears the I Hate Rebecca t-shirt. I thought that was flipping hilarious. So Howard, that was the second lost ring you recovered with the pulse dive, isn't it?
That's actually the third one. So
third one. Okay.
Recoveries. Yep, third one. First one using the BLUE NEMO.
Oh, okay. First one using the BLUE NEMO. Now the other one, the one you did with the guy that lost his medical ring, did you use regular scuba gear for that one?
Which ring was it now, Rob? I'm sorry.
The guy that lost his medical school ring.
Yep, I used my hookah rig with the dive tank. I've got a 40-foot hose that hooks up to the dive.
Oh, okay.
And the second one in Tarpon Springs was the same way. That was in about 13 foot of water, and I used a dive tank on that with a hookah rig on it.
You said it was in 30 feet of water?
No, 13.
Oh, 13. Well, still, that's pretty deep to go down and find a ring. Good morning, Bill.
Yeah.
Bill's here. Marlon's here. Mark Thomas has Rebecca been planning her finds again? Tommy says Charlie and I both bought the pulse dives and hope to get some good dives in. And now, Howard, did you say they're doing something to improve it or coming out with something new?
Tomorrow night on Treasure Talk with Phil Myers on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to be on there, and they're going to talk about their new machine.
And what is their new machine?
Won't know that till tomorrow night. So
oh, okay. Oh, is it kind of like a announcement type thing?
Yep, they're going to announce their new product. So
fantastic. So Treasure Talk tomorrow night, guys. Treasure Talk on tomorrow night, on Monday night. I know Gypsy's been a guest on there. Phil Myers, who's also a member of our club and owns Myers Metal Detecting here in Clearwater and Tampa. He's going to be, I guess, like a guest co-host. Tommy says he's got the large coil too, makes a huge difference. Tommy, I was hoping to get the large coil. Ravenhawk Coins, good morning, Rob and Roomies. Thank you very much, Ravenhawk Coins, for being in. I was hoping to get the large coil too, Tommy, but that's going to have to wait till my next windfall. Howard was with me the night on the beach where I found that $140 cash. And I mean, just laying right there on the dry sand. And that I took that exact money and went down to Myers and bought the pulse dive. That was free money, so I bought my pulse dive. Good NorCal Detecting. Hello from California, which means it's 6:44 in California. NorCal, thanks for getting up with us this morning. Bill says, hit that like button. We've got how many people in here? We've got 26 watching and 14 likes. Oh yeah, you people are slacking on the likes. I saw Gypsy on Gold Rush the other night with Freddie Dodge. Oh yeah, Nick, that's right. I'm gonna have to go watch that now. She had told me, she had mentioned in when she was a guest here on my stream a couple months ago that she had done an episode with Freddie. And a lot of you that follow Green Mountain Metal Detecting with with, hey folks, it's Brad Martin. Brad was also approached by a producer that's wanted to do a spin-off type show, and Brad turned him down because he knew he would lose some artistic control there. Well, that's cool. I'm going to have to go watch Gypsy on Gold Rush now with Freddie Dodge. All right, let me get caught up on my comments here. Absolutely got to love free money, Ravenhawk. Now, Howard, you don't have the large coil for your Knox, do you?
Not for Knox, no. I just have the standard coil that came with the 600.
Are you thinking about getting the sniper coil?
Possibly. We'll have to see if my wife says it's okay down the road. Already had to sell one of my machines.
I can hear her in the background. Good morning, Miss Susie Q96. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Janine. Yeah, Cynthia, that was pretty fun when James took off his sweatshirt and had the I Hate Rebecca T-shirt on, and then she plants her finds on the back. That was hilarious. I think if Rebecca put more content on her own channel, James, she'd be ranking up there with Gypsy and Jocelyn. I completely agree with Deej. Deej has got a really nice following too. She's built up. She's a lot bigger channel than I am. Deej is. Deej does a lot of nice varied stuff on your channel. I have trouble pronouncing that word. Can't stay. Going to go out and grab some fresh air. Just finished my live show and got to go clear some anesthesia out of my lungs. Well, you go do what you got to do, Susie. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. If you guys don't hit the like button, I'm going to send Rebecca to dig your sites while you're not there. NorCal Detecting says he found his first gold coin last week, and I'm still glowing. I would be glowing for a long time, NorCal. My best find ever. I was showing it to somebody. It came to our garage sale yesterday, and I know Howard has seen this, but it's on my Facebook. Well, it's actually on my YouTube page too. My gold Freemasons medallion at solid gold. That's probably as close as I'm ever going to come, guys, to finding a gold coin. So, but and it's actually got the date 1906 on the back when his Freemasons Lodge gave it to him, and it says solid gold. So, congratulations, NorCal. That's a phenomenal find. What was it, NorCal? Was it a U.S. American $5 gold piece? Of course, Howard, me and you talked yesterday about being on the beach this morning, and we say it's 80% chance of rain and high winds, and look what it looks like this morning.
Yeah, it would have been a great day, although they're still calling for rain, and it's probably pretty wavy out there to be in the water.
Well, I couldn't go too deep in the water anyway, because if Denise Kidder, one of the other subscribers that was here a little while ago, she was going to head out this morning and be my camera person. So since you can only go live with the camera and not the GoPro, I couldn't be in 4 feet of water, because if she was holding my phone and dropped it, I'd be screwed. Nick says he likes those elliptical coils that Coiltech is making now for the Equinox. I wish I could land one of those. Yeah, Nick, that's a pretty new thing. I've heard about them, but I don't know much about them. And Rob, you were so wrong on whether I would find old news articles of metal detecting nanner. Wow, I heard somebody say nanner in a long time, Susie. Well, good. I'm glad you found some. I saw you doing the show. Carl says, for anyone interested in dye boots, I found the Trilastic too narrow for me. I returned them and got the ProMate, and they were cheaper at $55, and they work just fine. Howard, I know you got dye boots. Do either one of those sound familiar to you?
Not that brand. I've got the Mars boots. They run like $65, and they have the real thick, heavy soles, which I like.
That's what I want, because my little footy beach shoes, You know, obviously since they're below your ankle, as soon as you get in the water and you get some seashells in them, and then you start walking back on dry land, the seashells are hurting your feet underneath. So I want something that goes above my ankles to keep the sand out and make them more comfortable.
Well, these have lasted me 3 years so far. So I mean, it sounds, you know, some people think $65 is a lot, but I'm going on year number 4 now with these.
Well, yeah, there you go. I mean, yeah, 65 is a chunk, but if they've lasted you, you know, that long, then great. Tommy says he was talking about the pulse dive, the large coil actually being a considerable difference in my opinion, but that was on faint silver and gold, small pieces being the grab. Okay, yeah, Tommy, the problem is I can't justify it for myself because I haven't actually used my pulse dive on a dive yet. Once I tried it on that lake dive video where I did the, you know, found 3 rings at the 50-year-old swimming hole. I tried it there, but that was the day I had my full face mask that I bought. I was trying that full face mask, not a regular set of goggles with a snorkel. And guys, I just couldn't get used to that full face mask, and I'd forget to breathe, and I'd be holding my breath, and I'd forget to use the snorkel feature. So then I'd pop up, and then once I popped up, you know, with the pulse dive, man, I have to go down and try and reacquire my signal. So I just gave up on that and decided to stand up and use the Nox in the water with my headphones. But yes, I have heard, Tommy, that Howard, do you think the bigger coil on the pulse dive makes a difference?
It does. That's what we used this past time. The first time we went down was the small coil.
Yeah.
Then I went down with the 8-inch coil, which helped me. That's probably why Janine couldn't find it the first time.
Ah, okay.
It was deeper, but I did have to stick it through that muck to actually find the signal.
Oh, so you actually had to get down there and probe into the muck?
Probe through the muck. The ring was lost 4 or 5 days prior, or 5 days prior to us going out there. So it did sink.
So it really worked its way down.
It sure did.
Wow. Okay. Vegas is going out hunting this morning, heading out in about an hour or so. Well, good luck to you, sir. Hope your weather's good out there. Susie Q, looks like I'm heading to Florida in May or June, so move over that Nox because I have all 3 coils on my simplex. Oh, cool. I didn't know you got all 3 coils, Susie. Congratulations. Well, Susie, you come down. We will try to go to one of the big permissions, the same one if you want that I took Kay and Mary Lou to. We've probably got a better chance of there finding stuff than we did that little lot in Tarpon that I took you to. So yeah, that would be great, Susie. Good luck to everyone out there. Stay safe. Remember, the snakes, ticks, mosquitoes, and gators are right now. You got that right, Nick. It's getting to be all those seasons down here. It is mating season for gators down here. They were just talking about that on the news. Mr. Bob Groney's in the house. We have part of the Groney Boy troop with us this morning. Good morning, Bob. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Rob, we have an 1851 $1 gold coin in our seeded fundraiser. You could possibly find if you were to come up here. Oh, Swifty, I wouldn't even care if that was a seeded hunt. If I found that there. Oh, Howard, now that you're in the room with us, as you can see that comment by Treasure Hunting with Swifty, he is organizing a seeded hunt up in his area for his local volunteer fire department. And he is limiting it to 50 people. And he's got, I think, between 25 and 30 at least signed up already. And he was asking me earlier, Howard, if I had any silver quarters that he could buy. And I told him I am completely out of silver quarters, but that you and Joe do all our silver buying, and you've got a guy that gets them at better prices than we do anyway.
Yeah, how many does he need?
Swifty, how many do you need, buddy? Vegas says it's going to be 90 degrees today with the wind. Susie says her other 2 quills were donated to my channel by Muscle Shell for the first anniversary of my channel, along with a carbon fiber lower shaft, new carry bag, and other goodies. Well, congratulations, Susie. We'll give a shout out there and say thank you to Muscle Shell. Dean said she's back. She had to take care of Tanner Banana. Yeah, she's got a lab too. He's a sweetie. And then Susie said she's heading out for she's getting out of the hospital. So Susie, just once I want to hear you in a chat and have good news, all good stuff. So I want that to happen soon. Yes. Cynthia's saying hi to Tanner. But that's good that you're going to get out there, Susie, and work the kinks out and yes, get some nice fresh air in your lungs. Nothing I could think better to do that than going out metal detecting. The one exercise we all get. Mr. Randolph Relic Recovery, Triple R is in the room, people. And Howard, he lives up by, I think he lives up by the Ocala Inverness area up there by Bushnell.
Okay.
Mr. Randolph. I have not gotten with him yet. We're big fans of each other, and I really want to go hunting with him, but I'm going to have to make that happen.
Now, it looks like he has a symbol of a scuba diver.
Yes, he dives also, and he owns a boat.
Does dive.
And he used to be, back in his younger day, a charter boat captain, Howard.
Oh, nice.
So Bob says no metal detecting this week. Me, I got finned by a catfish, and I'm soaking my foot all weekend.
Huh.
Wow. The good news is they didn't find anything bad in my system, and we can fix what's wrong. Good news, good news, good news. Fantastic, Susie. Cynthia says, oh, crap, Bob. Wow, that's the first time I've heard Cynthia say crap. All your silvers are safe for now. Cynthia will watch them for you, Bob. I actually had the opportunity, guys, to hunt with the Grony boys Saturday night on the way back from the Florida Hunt 7 hunt. Mr. Troy, Mr. Dornock himself. We stopped at a 1900 church, and Troy Dornock caught the lady outside. And she said, not only can you boys go do the church, we own the 1890s house right next door, and you could do that too. Tommy, yes, he is up near you. He should be just south of you. Swifty said a roll or two, Howard.
Okay, let me look into it. And he's located up in North Florida?
No, he is in, I think Swifty's in either Mississippi or one of our Swifty, where at exactly are you? And where's your hunt going to be? It will get done this season, Rob. You can wear your stripper hero high dive boots. Okay, Martin, I will do that.
No.
She's doing a show tomorrow night, one tomorrow morning, and then she's having her big way on her low dough coin show. If you're not signed up before the 5 p.m. show, you can't win the grand prize. So there it is. Go over and get registered for Susie's giveaway. Cynthia says, Rob doesn't know me very well. Well, sometimes I have a potty mouth. Well, go, Cynthia. Tanner took a spill yesterday walking up to the groom to get her toenails clipped. She's a little skinned up her ankle and gave her the spa treatment. Well, good for you. Swifty's in Virginia. Thank you, Susie. I knew it was one of our fine southern states. I know that Pat's going to try and make it up there. I think Miss Kay's Dignit's going to try and get out there for that. I don't know if the Smiths are going to be able to make it, but I know quite a few people are going. Nelson County, Virginia. There you go, Swifty. Thank you. You know what? I have a cousin that lives in Virginia. We don't have any idea where Tim lives, do we? Holly, if you're in here, cousin Holly, if you're in here lurking, tell me what county Tim lives in. Yeah, Howard, we do. Our club does its own seeded hunt with our fun hunt, but we use regular quarters.
Yep, we do have one silver hunt in the spring.
Yes, we do have the silver hunt this spring. How many silver dives did you put out in the beach?
Oh, I think this time we put out $250 worth.
$250 worth of silver dimes. The Wheatie Boys. Oh my gosh, we're being graced with the Wheatie Boys present. Fantastic. All right, we're up to 21 likes, thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Randolph Howard says he uses dive socks with his low dive booty and gel inserts. He says it makes it much more comfortable to walk using his gel inserts.
Nice.
And I've got a couple old gels here from my old tennis shoes. I was thinking about I may try those next time I'm out at the beach, Howard. But yes, Deej says, good morning, Wheatie Boys. Mr. Simon is in the room. And guys, on a hunt with Simon that I did last fall, it's probably been at least 6 months, if not more. Simon and I were doing a permission in Tampa, he was kind enough to drive over and meet me in Tampa, and we did a small yard where Simon got 2 silvers out of 1 hole on his first and his 6th dig. And if you're saying, well, how can he get 2 silvers out of the same hole on 2 different digs? Is because Simon didn't check his hole, and when he swung back over 20 minutes later, there was still a silver thing in the hole. So he got a Rosie and a Merc out of the same hole at 2 different times. But on that yard, he found an ACL button. It was a beautiful, gorgeous old 2-piece button done by Scoville Waterbury, the same company that does the Civil War button. And I had never heard of an ACL button, so I looked it up, and it stands for Atlantic Coast Railroad Lines, which was the predominant passenger and freight haul line for the entire Tampa Bay and coast of Florida. And it just so happens that the Tarpon Springs Museum, where I am getting my first item put into a museum, which you guys will be hearing about soon, the museum is the old railroad depot that was serviced by the ACL railroad lines, and they have a lot of ACL memorabilia and artifacts and displays there, but they do not have an engineer's vest button off the engineer's vest, which is what Simon found. And she said, we would love to have that button, and Simon has agreed to turn it over to the museum. And then Mr. Dalton in the same city has found a 19 ooze dog tag, and she said she would love to have that. So there is a possibility that Simon, Dalton, and I will have 3 pieces all in the same museum. Lesson learned that day, he says. I forget to check all the time, Simon. Mr. J-Man is lurking, and I'm glad he liked my little homage I did to his Metal Sharks logo when I found that toy shark on the beach that night. I knew if I put the Baby Shark song in my video, I knew I would get dinged for copyright. So we did a Boston Pops version of the Jaws theme. That is cool. Yeah, I don't know if I told you that, Simon, but yeah, she'd be interested in your vest button. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Wow, Howard, I'm actually keeping up with the chat today.
Yes, you are.
Sometimes I say hi to people and somebody goes, Rob, he's been in the chat for 6 minutes already. Mr. Pat wants the link. He's a man of many words there. There you go, Mr. Pat. But welcome, Jamie. Thanks for coming in. Howard Metal Sharks is J-Man. He goes by J-Man. His name is also Jamie.
Okay.
He is up in he's up in the Panhandle of Florida, up near Charlie. He finds some pretty cool finds up there too, and does some beach hunting. As he says, I guess my Donald Duck pirate pin doesn't qualify for the Tarpon Museum. No, I don't think so, but that's pretty funny. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Now, Pat, you haven't met Howard, but you two have hunted the same ground together, but just on a different day.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat.
I am having a good day today. How are you doing, Howard?
Good, good. In fact, I think you have a Model T Ford hubcap that Rob gave you that I found.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I think I need one more to have a full set.
Okay, we got to find one more for you.
Yeah, but trying to center myself here. So I think Rob told everybody in the stream earlier, TARCASSI got its first silver dime this morning, 1936 Mercury. I followed that up with this killer button, and it's got a flower design on it.
Oh, I see that.
I'll send Rob a picture, and it's kind of aired so that it can light would pass through. I'll send Rob a better picture of that.
Is that like you think that's like an old underwear button?
No, this is very decorative. It's got a flower on it and all kinds of fancy work around the edge. So it was something special. And then I popped this little sucker here.
Ooh.
Which maybe some of you will recognize. This is, I had to look it up. It's an old meter box key.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
for unlocking the motor on the side of your house. That is too cool. I didn't even know these existed. So it's like, it's always fun when you get something on your bucket list that wasn't on your bucket list until you found it. Yeah.
All right, Tommy's reminding me that J-Man Metal Sharks is up in St. Augustine now. Well, that's okay. I forgot about that. Tommy's right. Casey L, good morning and welcome to the chat. Susie's joking that she found her Donald Duck pen in Tarpon. Why can't it go in the museum? Which I think is hilarious. And good morning, Mr. LG Res Detector, one of Pat's favorite guys.
How you doing, LG? Welcome aboard, brother.
I enjoy watching LG's clips when he sends them to Pat as part of the Rack Pat group.
Yep, and it was super cool to have him in the Zoom with us a couple of weeks ago.
Yes,
I know everybody really enjoyed that because we all enjoy meeting new people in this hobby. And, you know, he's got a reputation just from his clips of always getting on some super stuff and definitely having the right attitude about what he gets. So, hey, man, good to see you here today.
All right. Jamie said he's going out detecting. He's going to try and give us an update if he can. Susie said she's heading out detecting, and if she gets a signal and she finds anything, she'll try and pop in like Pat does. And Deej, Pat says that is a filigree style button.
Very nice. Any idea on the age?
There you go, Deej. He's putting your knowledge to work here.
I'm thinking
food hunting. Carl says he's going food hunting right now. That's what food, Carl.
Yeah, let's hope he finds some silver bullets.
Yeah. Tommy says, "Congratulations, your Versace's doing so well, Pat."
It is treating me well. I'm super happy with it. And again, I get this whole angle thing.
I want you to know that Denise has renamed it the Versace. Okay.
Yeah. It is treating me super, and I learn more about it every time I'm swinging the sucker. So
and then
I got no complaints.
Who did you say bought another one? Was it Shane?
Yeah, Shane Skirvin from Ohio River History.
Yeah.
He's got his, and he's gotten started with it, and of course, doing the right thing, just test fielding it first. You know. 1890 to 1930, she says on that button. That is awesome. And it's about the right time frame that fire extinguisher I found was from the 1930s.
That thing was way cool. Did you see that, Howard?
That is super cool.
Found an old brass fire extinguisher.
Hey, if it weren't so big, I'd still have it in my pocket. It's that cool.
That's right. Are you happy to see me, or is that a fire extinguisher in your pocket, Pat? Okay.
Hey, a little of both.
Oh, hang on. My phone's blowing up here, Pat, and it's not even you.
Well, one of them might have been. I said, send a link.
Okay. Simon says, hard to make out. Oh, Simon got an 1837 hard times token. He says it's hard to see. He says it's hard to see, guys, but Simon got an 1837 hard times token. I know that's a bucket lister because I have never found one of them.
Mm-hmm. Now I am going to go. I'm going to go. There we go. Get back into the field, and I'm going to go ahead, Rob, and as soon as I get off the stream here, I'll send you the pictures of the buttons so people can take a closer look at that.
That way it'll be nice and focused, because on these cameras here, when you focused and you put the button up, that's not focused. And the camera
no, it wasn't even focalated on my end.
I know, focalated. Okay, Pat, we'll see you in a little bit.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Okay, Vegas says, if you get finned by a catfish or step on one and get finned, rub the belly of the catfish on the wound and soak the wound in salt water or in the ocean surf. Does that sound about right to you, Howard?
I don't know about that. I would get some peroxide on it. Soak it in peroxide. Some of them have a toxin in them, and then you want to soak it in warm water.
Yeah, okay.
Hot as you can get it.
There you go. As hot as you can get that water, Bob. I know. He's funny, isn't he? Simon, if you can find that ACL button, send me a picture of that ACL button. I don't know if I still have one on my phone. Yeah, that's long out. I will show you what Simon found up at Gainesville when we were up there for Florida Hunt 7. He found Cuban silver. That is flipping awesome. Man, I'll tell you guys, everybody around here, I know we're not going to find stuff like Jeff does and Roman coins and stuff like that, but we have been finding, there has been a lot of good finds around Florida here lately.
Hey, Rob, I just got a text on a lost ring in Clearwater Beach. Looks like somebody lost their grandmother's high school class ring on the beach.
See, now if we were doing this live, we'd be there. Go ahead. Been soaking it in Epsom salt with hot water for 3 days now, and it's getting better. Good, Bob. Glad to hear that, buddy. Epsom salt cures everything. And then Deej says use milk in a flour poultice. Deej, being a guy, I have no idea what the hell a poultice is. I'm assuming that's kind of like a paste of glapa stuff you put on there. A natural drawing salve. I guess you don't pronounce the L on that one. Vegas says he stepped on one as a kid. My dad rubbed the belly on the wound and then sent me down to stand in the surf. No swelling, never sore. And he was able to wear a shoe without any problem. Backwoods medicine. Hey, there you go, Vegas. You got to, when you're out there, you got to do what you got to do in the field. It's a mix-up of stuff. Thank you, Tommy. Check your text messages, Rob. Uh-oh. Martin's sending me stuff here, guys. This could always be scary. Oh, absolutely. All righty, guys. Coming right from Martin Randolph Relic Recovery. Martin says, I have a 40% Kennedy half if you would like to give one away in your stream. Well, most certainly, let's do that. I have some scrap paper right here, guys. I will make sure I write this number down off screen. All righty. Everybody. All right. Well, Tommy's already done his guess. Good morning, Mr. Reed. Boy, did you come in at the right time, Mr. Reed. Okay. Mark Thomas, 324, 764. All right, Howard, I'm going to have you help me here. Howard, I'm going to send you a text message.
Okay.
The hell did I just do with my phone?
You had it.
I know. All right, I set it up on top of the desk. Thank you, Mr. Martin. And what we'll do, guys, is I'll get the address of the winner, and Mr. Martin will send that out. Let me text the winning number to Mr. Howard. All right, the winning number is sent to Mr. Howard. All righty, guys, from 1 to 50, everybody guess one time, 1 to 50, guess the number to win a 40% Kennedy half dollar from Mr. Martin himself. Now, hopefully it won't mark. All right, did everybody guess once? One through 50, Bill. 1 through 50. I know, Deej, that was hilarious. Deej, when this giveaway is over, stay here a second. I got a question to ask you, Deej, when we get done with this. Mr. Dustin, Rusty Digger's here. Welcome, sir. Thanks for participating. Pat, stand by with any more guesses. All right. Nobody got it the first time, guys, so everybody guess one more time. And it was none of the numbers you guys saw. Vegas says he wants to share this catfish slime. A gel-like substance secreted by the fish has remarkable properties that help heal wounds. A team of American and Kuwaiti scientists has discovered. Very cool. All right, guys, we still do not have a winner yet.
Really?
Wow, normally you guys get this really boom, boom.
Hey, there we are. We got one.
Mr. Reed. Mr. Reed at 42, guys. We can stop, but Mr. Reed has got a 40% silver quarter. Mr. Reed, I will get your address and send that to Randolph Martin, Randolph Relic Recovery, and we will get you out your 40%. Thank you very much again, Martin. But winner, winner, chicken dinner. So boom, there we go, guys. All right, now I want to show Deej something. Okay, let me go. Howard, I'm going to go to full screen for this for a second. And how do I go to full screen?
Down on the bottom. All the way over to the right.
Yeah, there we go. Oh.
Yep, you're there.
There we go. Deej, what do you think of this? I'll show you the neck. It says Hull, H-U-I-L-E-D Olive. And then it's got the guy's name, which is James Plaganoil. And it says extra super fine. This is an olive oil bottle. It's got the concave recessed in center. It's got that light greenish color. And they call this a applied seal. This is the first bottle I've ever had. And no, I did not dig this up, unfortunately. I bought this at a hoarder's estate sale that had 10,000 bottles, and I had no idea what I was looking at, but I had seen them on other people's channels, and I knew that that looked old. So, Deej, is there anything else you can tell me about that? Thank you, Vegas. Thank you, Marty. How far is the seam on the neck? I actually do not even see a seam on the neck, Deej. I don't see one on the top, and I don't see one going all the way down. It just looks like one piece. This is the one I'm bringing to the meeting Monday, Howard, to see if the bottle guys want to buy it.
Yeah, definitely. Craig may be interested.
Cynthia, I think you're exactly right. That's what my research has told me too, Cynthia. That's exactly right. And I want to see if Deej thinks about the same thing also. I have found that this company, James Plaganoil, which is the name I found on it, that they are actually still producing olive oil today, Howard, and they consider this one of the best olive oils you can buy.
Wow.
So, man, this was good coffee this morning. Miss Cynthia, you surprised me. I didn't know you were a bottle person. Yeah, I bought a whole bunch of Dr. Miles Laboratories Inc. But I've been cleaning these, Howard, in my spare time. We took them out of storage. Now that we had the big garage sale the last 2 weekends, we got about 90% stuff out of the storage that we've been paying for. And there's only like 10 things left. and we're going to move them into our garage since we got so much stuff out for Denise's garage. Cynthia says, I'm a bottle fanatic. I did not know that. The glass companies made that top between 1890 and 1920. Perfect, Deej. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All righty. At least I have a little bit of information and knowledge when I show that to the bottle guys in our club. We had several guys from Tampa join our metal detecting club, and they are all in the local Tampa Bay area bottle collecting club. And he bought that Tri-Pure water bottle from me, Howard, that triangle-shaped bottle. Randolph says it used to be a big bottle, so he quit drinking. Oh. Good morning, Mr. Randy. Made that style lip. Okay, thank you, Deej.
Hey, Rob, I'm going to go off for a minute to call this girl that lost the ring at Clearwater Beach.
Yeah, if she needs to, Howard, we can cut the stream a little short, and I can head down there with you.
Okay, let me find out what's going on.
All right, I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, I may be getting down to head Clearwater Beach anyway. Nothing like being on the beach in a lightning storm, guys. Holding a long, heavy metal object in the air. I'll be like Ben Franklin with the kite. Well, the last time I was down there for a lightning storm on Clearwater Beach, guys, I turned out to be the only person on the beach. Why? Because I'm Menardo Rob. Okay, Marty says he dug out an old cistern across the street from me, all 30s and 40s bottles, one from the local town bottling works. That's way cool, Marty. I bought a 6-pack of Coke bottles from the guy, or soda bottles. I don't think they're super old, but they're all from the local, one of the local Florida bottling companies here. That's why I bought them. Bob says, nice bottle. From what I see, it's probably early 1900s, and I am a bottle collector. Well, thank you, Bob. What would you think? What would you think something like that would be worth, Bob? Or Deej, or Cynthia, or Marty? There's Ohio River history. His ears must be ringing this morning, as my mom used to say when people were talking about you. Good morning, Coin. Welcome this morning from the other side of the world. Thanks for making it here today. Wow, we have people from around the world, guys. Dee says she has no idea. Probably around $30. Thanks, Bob. That's what I was thinking. If he offered me somewhere in the 25 range, I was probably going to sell that. Because on Wednesday's live stream, everybody thinks I have more money than God, and I tell people I wish I had half the money you people think I have. I don't know where the whole rumor came around that Rob has money. He doesn't. Like I said, I used the $140 that I found on Clearwater Beach that night with Howard to buy my NOKTA Pulse Dive, so I didn't have to take any money out of the bank. And the same thing with this bottle. If I sell this bottle, this is going into my travel fund to go meet Charlie, digging it back up in the Panhandle in 2 to 3 weeks. Him and I are meeting. We were supposed to meet up there with Kay, but Kay got there on a day different than we could. So she took that extra day and drove down here to Tampa Bay and was able to hunt that big permission that Dalton and I have down on the church grounds down near east of Tampa. And that worked out perfect. And I have a oh, you guys are talking about, okay. Marty, absolutely 100% agree. I know very little about bottles, but I think they're cool as hell too. And I love digging them because the only way you can find them metal detecting, if they happen to be in a hole with metal, or you get really lucky and find one with its metal top still on. But then again, if it's got a metal top, it's probably not that old. So I have found some with some nails in the holes, one with a bullet in the hole. So yeah, Marty, I completely agree. Thanks, buddy. When are you meeting Charlie, Rob? Either the first or second week of May, we're thinking about. Simon, why are you thinking about coming up? When Jesus needs a load, he comes to Rob. Yes, but Jesus is poor, Martin. So yeah, I can lend money to poor people. I thought your name was Rockefeller. You guys are all hilarious. But yes, this would if I sold this would put away for my travel gas funds to go meet Charlie. Denise has a very good girlfriend that lives in Tallahassee, and she lives on a very historic 1934 property that she has given us permission to hunt. And she also, in that same town, owned a beautiful 1920s Victorian mansion that she sold because it was too much to keep up by herself. And she has sent us pictures of it, and it is just flippin' gorgeous. Looks like something right out of a turn of the century movie. And she actually lost a chain in the front yard. And she has. Oh, hey guys, our storm is rolling in here that they predicted right around 10 o'clock. Wow. And it's 10:30. So we're getting rain here, guys, and it's gotten awful dark. So if we lose the stream, it will be because we have this storm, because we lost power like 6 times yesterday. Mr. Shane's here. Bobby Rich. That's me, Richie Rich. Bobby Rich. Oh, hang on. Thank you, Tommy. Howard. Howard, sorry. Thank you, Tommy. Sorry, Howard, I didn't see you there. Tommy had to remind me, hey, Howard's backstage. Bring him on.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the storm on the radar. Looks pretty massive.
It's just hitting us here, too. I was just telling people when I didn't see you out there, it just got really dark here, and it's big, fat, heavy raindrops coming down now. But what did she say?
No response. I'm waiting for her to call me back.
Oh, okay. Simon, we're going to try and make it on a weekend because I think Charlie has the weekends off his job. So I was thinking of leaving her like early on a Friday morning. It would take me like 5 hours, 6 hours to drive up there. He would come over in the afternoon after he got off work Friday, and then we would hunt the one property Friday afternoon, and then we'd get a hotel room, spend the night Friday night, and then we'd hunt all day Saturday, and then I would probably drive back Saturday night. So now, if you're thinking of coming up, and you can stay an overnight, Simon, maybe you and Charlie can get a room, and then I can stay with Denise's girlfriend. So I've dug a couple of blob tops just because the stopper was still stuck in. See, that's just way cool, Marty. I turned it on earlier, but didn't come on and forgot about it. He's a lot less poor with you as a buddy. Thank you, Martin. Shane was way out your way a couple of years back, Covington for a wedding. Shane says, Covington is not my favorite place, but there's some good history there. Well, that's what you want. Howard wants to take me a few places hunting, but he's worried about the area. And I was like, Howard, don't worry about it. I've never had a problem as long as it's daylight. No, not Troy. Not Troy, Charlie. But Troy doesn't snore half as bad as I do, Simon. Poor Troy was in our hotel room, and he had to bring earbuds with white noise in them not to hear me snoring. But he did get my ass up to get in time to get out to Florida Hunt 7 on time. That was a fun weekend, Howard. That was a really fun weekend up at Florida Hunt 7.
Hopefully next one, if they do a Florida Hunt 8, hopefully I'll be with you guys.
Yep, this whole COVID thing will be behind us. I think he's working on some new ground, and yes, that would be awesome. So, how many likes we got? 19 likes. People, get those likes up. So, well, we talked about what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Blue Nemo system. So you really like it then, Howard? It works well?
Oh, yeah. In fact, I could probably share part of the video on here. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, showing Janine using it.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome if you get that done. I'll put you on single screen if you get that up.
Okay. Let me work on it, see what I come up with here.
Oh, Denise says the weather has changed on the beach, Howard.
Oh, yeah.
She's down there now on Reddington Beach, and there's what it looks like. So you could see the storm coming in.
Wow.
But still, we would have had time this morning. We would have had a good hour, hour and a half live on this stream. So the wind isn't as bad as they thought it would be. Oh, that button is beautiful, Pat. Guys, here's Pat's button that we couldn't see real well. I'm going to go to solo layout here for a second, Howard. Oh, wrong solo layout. There is Pat's button, guys. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah, you know that looks old. You know they haven't made a button like that in a long time. Nice find, Mr. Pat.
I have Janine's video down the bottom there, Rob. I don't know if I click on it or you click on it.
I click on it. Here we go, guys. Here's our ring recovery that Howard did.
That's actually Janine going down now. That's her first dive.
Well, this is cool, Howard. I didn't know I could even do this with StreamYard. It's got us on the side, and then it's got the big primary picture. This is cool as hell, guys. So that's his steel frame boat dock above you guys?
Yep, that's the lift. The boat's sitting on top of the lift. And he was on the opposite side where Janine is right now. And right now, she actually finds the sanding block that he dropped. But I don't have that on the video, unfortunately.
What's that thing in the water to your left?
We put down a plastic platform because it's so mucky. There's a ladder to get in and out. When we put the ladder in, the ladder just sank right into the muck about 2 feet.
Got it.
You can see the ladder is on the edge. So that's how we get in and out. Then later on, we had to move that white piece of plastic underneath.
Ah, okay.
See if I can put a different video in there.
Yeah, that one's froze up.
That's done. That stopped.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, very cool, Howard.
Here is the next one here. Let's see if I can get it. Get rid of that one just first. I don't know how to get rid of them, Rob. Let me see if I can get it off.
Was that the same one?
No, it's a different one. Remove from studio. Okay, remove. There. Now let's share a different one.
Well, this is way cool. I didn't even know we could do this.
Oh yeah.
It is a beautiful button, Reed.
Let's see what this does here. Okay, and this is my last dive. This is me coming in. You can see how filthy the water is.
Oh, that looks nasty.
Yeah, look at my hand.
Oh, yeah. There's the ring. Look at that. Look at that ring recovery.
Woohoo!
And my ears were just filled with that mud. I spent 15 minutes flushing my ears out. And you could hear the pulse dive, you hear the ladder.
Yeah, I hear the little clicking, yeah. Oh, I'm glad she picked up the ring. I was like, there's a slot in that wood there.
I didn't know that when I put that ring down. So I saw that later in the video. I'm like, oh my God, I would have dropped that for that slat. That would not have been fun.
Well, great recovery, Howard. Great recovery. That was flipping awesome.
Eventually, we'll do a complete video of the whole thing.
Very cool. So, guys, go over and check out Howard's channel, Epic Adventures in Paradise. He not only does metal detecting, but he's got travel adventures, and obviously using the NOKTA Pulse Dive and his new BLUE NEMO. but he's got a very popular video with several thousand views on a trip to where, Howard?
Oh, that's Dominican Republic.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful trip to Dominican Republic.
We had
Thank
a great
you,
time.
Cynthia.
I actually brought my metal detector there and found 3 rings. I don't have that on video, unfortunately. But next time we go out there, I'll have videos on detecting for sure.
Very, very cool. Oh, there we go. That's a little better shot. I like that. Thank you, Vegas. Appreciate that. But yeah, Simon, I will get a hold of you. Actually, I'll call you later today, Simon, and you can tell me your schedule, and we'll try and work around that and you know, see who's more flexible, you or Charlie. But yeah, now that we had our 2 big garage sales and we got about 95% of our storage unit cleaned out, and when it's not raining either this evening or tomorrow, Denise and I are going to get the rest of the stuff out of the storage unit. Tell them to stop our account. We'll prorate the month. We'll be done with that bill. And then I'm going to start getting all this stuff on eBay that we found, because I'm coming out with 2 or 3 more garage shorts, guys, of cool stuff we found, some of it from mid-century. And one item I found in a box, or Denise found in a box in the garage, 1890s patent date on it, guys, and neither one of us has ever seen it before, so I think it belonged to my parents. Rob, I sent you an email. All right, thanks. Thanks, Deej. Do you want me to look at it now, Deej? Yeah, I've never done that on the stream before, Vegas. So yeah, that was pretty neat. I didn't even know we could do that. Now, Howard, did you do that on a separate?
No, not at all. Down the bottom of our screen, it's got mute, stop the camera, camera mic, and then share. You hit share, and then you have a share screen or a share video file. So I can actually go to my computer and I could share pictures. I could share videos. You know, you can share anything you want that's on your computer.
I see that.
So it's very similar.
Hey gang, Rob here, and
There
I'm
you
at
are.
my sister's out at the Midwest, and today's the first nice day we've had with at least some sun. It is 41 degrees.
All right, that was just a clip of me up at my sister's in Kansas City from several years ago. That is cool. So now I know that I can put because I use my other computer for my downloads, so I know if I download it on this one too, I can use them for the streams. That is cool. Please share. Okay, hold on. Howard, you got the screen, man. I got to go get my laptop for Deej.
Okay.
Hey, might as well get me coffee while I'm up.
Now, if anybody has any questions on dive equipment or any underwater metal detecting equipment, you know, let me know. And if you're interested in epic adventures in paradise, my wife and I started this just to have fun. Our goal this past year was to go to Europe, and we were going to hit 5 different countries on a cruise with 11 stops and visit her brother in the south of France and bring my metal detectors. And unfortunately, with COVID, that never happened. But our purpose of Epic Adventures was to show our traveling through different countries, using the metal detector, showing, you know, different foods, different things to do in these different countries, and you know, just having fun. We're both going to be 65 this year, and our goal, hopefully, is to travel in the near future and enjoy ourselves, and then share the adventures that we have with other people. And River Stick says they need a new Hollis regulator, or what type of dive equipment?
Commander Noob Jank Apprentice, welcome. That is a fellow YouTuber in my own area. Lives up here in the West Pasco. Oh, I like the lion with his paw over his face. That's hilarious. All right, Deej, I'm logging on now to my email. I actually have a signal.
Deej is asking how long we've been on YouTube. I think Janine and I have been on there probably 6 months. Maybe my wife's saying 4 months, so maybe I'm wrong.
But I gotta get some more.
But we've got about 6 more videos. We just have to get the time to get them downloaded.
Go to bed.
I'm pulling it up now, Deej. I think I have to open the attachment up.
And River Styx looks like you use a rebreather. Wow, that's a lot more sophisticated than just regular dive gear that Janine and I have. And thanks, River Styx.
Deej, I've got your email from Deborah Minnock, but it's not. There's no attachment to it, Deej. I just got Rob. Can you spread the word from Deborah Minnock? I don't.
And River Styx, we're just open water certified down to 60 feet. That's as far as we can go. At our age, I don't think we're going to go to advanced. 30, 40 feet is really all I want to do. I like to spearfish and I like to metal detect, and he likes to go down, do videos, and just look at neat things down there.
So
Okay, thanks, Deej. I was going to ask you to do that next. Thank you.
4 or 5. We have
Mr.
6.
Wayne's here, Treasure Bomb Flip Flop.
Right.
He's the new member to our club, Howard. Him and his wife are the gentlemen that come over from the East Coast.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I agree, Tommy. No need to go deep anymore unless there's a wreck in gold. But welcome, Wayne. All right, Miss Deej is sending me a text. This has been a very busy stream this morning. Oh, cool, Deej. All right, I'm going to put this on the big screen. All right, why didn't that?
There it is, Rob. You got it.
Yeah, but why isn't it give me? Oh, there it is.
That's good. Now flip your phone around.
All righty, guys. This is from Deej, Deciphering the Jar of Morbid Clippings. Guys, she's been doing this series where she found that bottle with those really morbid clippings in them. Tuesday, April 13th. So that is this coming Tuesday, guys, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, I like those logos there, Deej. On Deej's channel, Digging with Deej, folks. So check out Deej Tuesday evening, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a cool series that she does, guys. A while back, she found a jar that had clippings in it, and all the clippings were very what's the word I would like to use? Morose.
These are.
So, am I correct on that, Deej? Did I get that right? Tommy says he can't carry the weight anymore of the tanks. That's why he went to the rebreather.
Yeah.
And the air is warm.
Oh,
Now we're using just aluminum 80s, and I do have a pony bottle if I decide to go down, 40 feet or deeper. I have a pony bottle for safety, but the aluminum 80s are as big as we want to go at our age.
Morbid. Okay. Now, Howard, how much air does a pony bottle carry, and how big is that?
It's enough. If I was down 60 feet, it's just a 13. And if I'm down 60 feet, it gives me enough air where if something, God forbid, I ran out of air or the regulator stopped working, I have a separate regulator on it, and I can get up from 60 feet to the top safely.
Okay. And about how big is that thing?
I'll get it here and bring it in. Oh, here it is.
Oh, cool. Okay. And where does that mount? Like on your stomach or chest, or right now? Oh, it
actually mounts right on the side. There's a separate strap. It mounts right on my BCD.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Have that for Mike. Another bigger.
You betcha, Deej. Morbid, morose. There we go. All those good goth words. Did you see what Tommy did to his machine, his Knox, Howard? I don't think you had come in yet.
Was that the blue one I saw that was painted?
Yeah, the bright blue with the green, bright green coils.
Oh yeah, we saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, like Cynthia said, that was you're gonna be able to night hunt with those things. He said he wanted to be able to see his coil in the water, and I think that's a really good idea. That thing would you'd be able to see where your coil was at, no problem.
Definitely helps. I've been using my foot on mine, and you can actually step on that coil and break it if you're not careful.
Yes. That is a good idea, Deej. I haven't. What's the correct word on that? Dove. I haven't dove in so long. Dived. It's been a while. I mean, I'm certified, but it's been a while. But I would really like to try that Blue Nemo rig. I don't think Charlie's tried his out yet. I told him to let me know how it is. Charlie tries
we'll
his out.
Try ours, Rob. Sometime we'll get you out there. You can try ours. I've got 2 batteries with it. Got it from Phil Myers, and it'll last. The 2 batteries will probably last 2 hours.
Well, I'll tell you, Howard, sometime this summer, I want to get you and Janine, and I don't know who I'm going to get to go with me because Denise has got no interest, but I want to get us on a canoe trip down the either the Withlacoochee or the Pithlacoochee, and making an all-day detecting in the river trip, kind of like
Janine is
kind of like what Nugget Noggin does.
Yeah.
Tommy's got a good question. Does the Nemo come in a 60-foot pump? Is it 60-foot pump rated?
No, it's only
morning, Jim.
10 feet right now. However, tomorrow night at the meeting, they're announcing about the new machine. The new one, from what I understand, if it is a longer hose on it, it's going to have a much bigger battery, which means it's going to be a lot more expensive because it has to be able to pump that air down that longer distance. I mean, the 10-foot hose we have is perfect for shallow diving, and like that ring recovery we did, and we plan on taking it to Ginny Springs, and also probably on the Weeki Wachee and doing some dives with it.
Yeah, that's Tommy did it. Howard, River Sticks Outdoors here. Tommy, he did a video, a dive video from Ginny Springs, and it looked absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
nice.
I want to do that.
And folks, Jim Steele's in the room with us this morning. For those that were in the stream last week, most of you should know that Jim was in a big car accident. A young girl, I can't remember if she hit him or she pulled out in front of him, but Jim's got, I believe, 2 fractured hips and a fractured pelvis. And he is, he's in the hospital in pretty serious condition. He's going to be doing therapy. It's going to say for 6 months it's going to take him to do therapy. I'm not sure if Jim's still in the hospital or not. But
looks like they're releasing him tomorrow, it says.
Okay. So that's why everybody's saying hi to Jim, because we're all worried about Jim. So is it raining your way, Howard? We're having like a steady light.
Oh, yes. It's not raining hard yet, but it's going to be hitting us pretty hard shortly.
Yeah, it's just like a light rain here right now. Yeah, we were my goal, Howard, yesterday was to get, like I say, well, Denise's goal was to get the storage unit cleaned out, which we pretty much did. And then my goal was to get every cardboard box off our pool patio, because even though we have a lanai, when it rains hard, it leaks between the seams of the lanai. And I lost a couple boxes of movies out there one time for my eBay business. And I was determined not to let that happen again. So we've been trying to change out all the cardboard boxes with plastic tubs. And then whatever's not still in cardboard, we put in the neighbor's garage that we take care of their house. And we just got the last cardboard box into my truck to go across the street when the rain hit yesterday. So it did real good. Yeah, Dustin, I guess you weren't in. Deej wants to know if progress is going good, Jim. Dustin says speedy recovery because he wasn't here last week. Reed says take your time and get better. Deej says, are we having a tropical storm? Deej, we're on the very end of those big tornado storms that hit the southeast and did all that damage up there. And I guess it was like Tennessee and Mississippi where they took out a couple trailer parks and killed 2 people. We're getting the very, very southern end of that, Deej. We had like 45-mile-an-hour wind gusts here yesterday, super heavy rain. We lost power 5 or 6 times. And then I guess this morning, this is a second front coming through, Howard. It's not quite as serious.
It's off and on.
Right. It's not going to be real serious today. A lot of rain, wind, and maybe some lightning.
When James says that Jim should be writing a treasure book. And you know what's funny, James, you mentioned that. We were talking when Tommy River Sticks Outdoors was telling us, he texted me and said that Jim had been in this big car crash. And then Jim came on from the hospital last week and talked to us. And several people said, based on his experiences and how many decades he's been detecting, that he really should write a metal detecting book, because everybody said they'd want to read it. So, okay, Jim says, therapists say they are impressed with my progress. Good deal, Jim. That's great to hear, buddy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad 2 weeks. We lost TJ extremely unexpectedly for a 46-year-old guy. And then Missouri Mike, a few months before that, had the stroke. And then they thought he had a second stroke and relapsed. And it turned out that he had a reaction to his COVID shot, and he had a seizure. And they rushed him back to the hospital. But fortunately, after the seizure subsided, he started improving rapidly. And then that was the second one. And now, Jim's getting this big car crash. So you got your three bad things. So we hope it stops there. Nice comment, Cynthia. Very nice. Come back better than ever. Yeah, he's going to be like the Terminator. He's going to have all those metal bionic parts. Jim says, if I wrote a book about my life experiences, everybody would consider it a fantasy. There you go.
Hey, Rob, what part of Florida is River Styx from?
Tommy is up near,
That's good.
I think he's just south of the Gainesville area. Tommy, am I correct on that? Yes, it's good to hear Mike's improving too. Tommy, where are you at exactly? Yes, Mike is improving, Cynthia. They determined it was not a second stroke. It was a seizure reaction to the COVID shot. And once that wore off, he started getting the use of his hand and his arm back. And between Ocala and Gainesville, Citra area, Howard. Yeah, he's not far from
Well, maybe sometime we'll have to I'll have to get together. There's lots of places up there to detect. A lot of those springs up there are really neat.
Where?
Between Ocala and Gainesville.
Yeah, he loves to dive, Howard. He loves to dive. That like I say, that video he did at Ginny Springs was absolutely, it just looks so peaceful, that video he did.
I want to see it.
That's funny, Jim. Jim says he's the real man of steel now. Yeah, you're going to forever be beeping on airports from now on, Jim.
Huh.
Howard, it's been a long time since we've said we couldn't go out detecting because of rain here. I mean, we hardly got any
Well,
rain.
the
in March
rain's
at
not
all.
so bad.
It's the what? You cut out.
Lightning.
Oh, the lightning. Yeah, that
I
wouldn't
said
be good.
lightning is what I worry about.
That one night I did Clearwater Beach after you guys left when the heat lightning came in, and everybody got off the beach. But I kind of watched it. It was instead of being like lightning to the ground, it was just that cloud to cloud heat lightning. And I actually got a few of them on video, and it turned out looking really good on the video. Yeah, Jim, I'll have to, and Cynthia, I'll have to send Plugmaster Ford another text message through Facebook. He answered me through Facebook and said Mike was improving, so I'll ask him on an update. I did make an appearance at the Celebration of Life service for TJ, and guys, I know I speak for Troy and Dalton and probably Simon too, and Howard, because I believe Howard was TJ hunting with us that day. Did Tarpon? TJ was there that day. You did Tarpon with us, right?
I think he was. Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
At the picnic. He was at the picnic.
I mean,
right
all of
before
us, we're just dumbfounded that a 46-year-old guy, 100 pounds less than I am, that looked like he was in really good shape, just has a massive heart attack and dies. Now he was admittedly a heavy smoker, but and he did have heart disease that ran in his family. But
And a history of heart attacks in his family too.
yeah, his girlfriend, his ex girlfriend, that's the mom of his daughter. She had said his dad died at 42 of a heart attack. But I'm not going to get into what people should and shouldn't do because I know I need to lose weight, so I'm not going to be harping on anybody else. But that was just an absolute total shock. I mean, we were with the guy, a month before that up at Florida Hunt 7, and Howard, he was at our club picnic the day before with his daughter.
Yep.
He was.
Talked to
In
him
fact,
quite a bit.
Janine was with him and his daughter for 10 minutes talking. I mean, she's just a beautiful little girl, his daughter.
Oh yeah, I mean she when she was running around handing out the prizes and turning the bingo board and the tic tac board, looking up there like Vanna White, I looked over at TJ and he was just beaming ear to ear. I mean, because he had always said he loved metal detecting.
He was.
Oh yeah.
It came second to his daughter because I'd call him a lot of times and say, "Hey, can you get out this weekend?" And he'd be like, "Nope, I got my daughter this weekend. I'm spending time with my daughter." It's freezing here today, 63 right now. Well, it's not that cold here, Tommy, but it is chilly. Yeah, Dustin, we consider 63 freezing around here in Florida. Oh, Wayne's sending me a picture. Hold on. Oh, look at that. There you go, guys. Wayne went out for a hunt this morning, treasure bum, and got himself a Model T Ford radiator.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the radiator cap. It's funny, guys. I had found a couple of these and didn't know what they were and just put them in my scrap bucket. And I'd also found some of the old Model T coils, and I didn't know what they were either. And I know I threw a couple of those away. But it's funny, you learn what certain relics are by watching other people's videos. That's right, Tommy. We're not fat. We're well-rounded. We're in shape, Tommy, because round is a shape. Thank you, Janine. Thank you.
I've never heard that one before.
Frankie says, when I had heart trouble, I was running 3 to 4 miles a day, so you never know. Wow, Frankie. So you were out exercising and yeah, TJ, when they got him to the hospital, he had 100% blockage in one artery. And basically they had to put a stent in, but by then the damage had been done. The word is huggable, Tommy. I like that, Cynthia. Denise says we're not fat, we're fluffy. James says, I'm going to take a dog for a walk. Have a nice Sunday, everybody. Jim, hope you have a speedy recovery and aren't in too much pain. Thank you very much for being here this morning, James. I appreciate that. And I really enjoyed your last video with Rebecca, and I knew you were busting her chops. And I thought the part where she had to guess the amount of people in the family was flippin' hilarious also. And Mr. John Long Silver Rails, who is Metal Shark's dad, is here. Easter Octave ends today as we celebrate the Divine Mercy. And J-Man Metal Sharks is out detecting Pensacola Beach this morning while his brother, oh, that just went right off my screen, while his brother Sharky Joe fishes for pompano. Thank God for each and every day. Absolutely, John Long, because you don't know, like I say, that thing with TJ just came out of the blue and hit me like a ton of bricks.
Exactly.
And for those of you, I mean, we all knew TJ because a lot of you watched my Florida Hunt 7 videos. But for the people not in our metal detecting club, obviously his daughter's never been in any of our videos.
Do you have any pictures
I might.
on your phone?
I
Or
don't know.
But that's TJ's little girl.
Oh,
And guys, I have trouble. I just have trouble with somebody that young that's gone. I really do. But, and the reason I have trouble with that, guys, is because for a guy who's 59 years old, I have had death visit me very little in my life besides my parents and one cousin. I have been very fortunate in my life.
that's funny.
But I know you could hear her laughing in the background, Tommy. John Long says, thank God for modern medicine. Yes, sir. Oh, Randy's back. He lost power for 15 minutes. PD says, frankly, fortunately, he had no blockage, just his heart to AFib. Well, I'm glad, PD, Frankie. Randy, where are you at? Mr. Mike's here. Mr. M.A. Lyman 24, Mally Man himself, is in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Mike. I know, Deej. It was just, I know. It was just a shock, Deej. You're not expecting a phone call from Simon from the Weedy Boys told me. He saw it on Facebook before I did. So you're just not expecting a phone call from another detector is telling you a guy that you hunted with the day before is gone. Mike, we're talking about our buddy TJ from our metal detecting club that's been in a couple of my videos. His YouTube channel name was Dr. Pepper Dude. And Randy's in West Virginia. Okay. I know. Cynthia met him up at the get-together Friday night up at the sports bar that we had the registration and the meet and greet up at Florida Hunt 7, where I got to hang out with Miss Cynthia. And TJ was part of our group with his hunting buddy Frank. They drove up together. So he is featured quite a bit. Of course, he also found a coin that I have never found. He found 1898 silver up there at Florida Hunt 7 on a permission that he got on an old Mason's lodge that was on 1930s property. TJ happened to see somebody there at the building, and the guy, it was just all like scrubland around the building, and the guy said, sure, you guys can dig it up. Wow, John says, I have 9 children. Youngest is a physician who saved the life of a 98-year-old COVID victim, among others. Another son recently saved an elderly couple from a house fire before the firemen got there. Well, John, you have tons of reasons to be proud. Tons of reasons. Because the only son of yours or the only child of yours I've met is J-Man, and he is an extremely nice young man. Cynthia says he let me hold his barber quarter. He was so proud. That was a beautiful coin, Cynthia. It still is a beautiful coin. I hope his daughter got that coin because she's a big coin collector. Yep, they are children to be proud of. My mom and dad had 3 children, one of each. So, come on, that should have got a chuckle out of somebody. Howard's reading comments. He wasn't paying attention to me.
no, I missed it. Sorry.
Yeah, I said my parents had 3 kids, one of each. So Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you. I'll tell you who's got some funny little short videos, and she was making short videos before anybody even called them shorts, is Cheryl Busman. Cheryl's been ill of health lately and hasn't been on as much, but like Cynthia and Kay and a couple others, she used to comment on every single one of my videos. Cynthia said my children are both jailbirds, but Cheryl Busman, guys, she's got a bunch of little comedy shorts on her channel that are just absolutely flipping hilarious. It's all right, Cynthia. I have a really good friend, Cynthia, whose son was, he didn't straighten himself out till he was like 38 years old, and then he got a decent job, met a nice young lady, and it took him a while to get his crap together, but he's doing very well now. There you go, John. Girl, boy, boy, girl, and the family dog. That's right, the 3 kids. Which were you, Rob? I was the alien, Bill. I was privileged to have John Long Silver on my live. Well, that's cool, Tommy. I'll have to go back and watch that because I want to be able to put a face to the name now. Mr. Dale's here, Whistle Pig Digging, under the weather ATM at the moment. See, I had to figure out what ATM was. I have never used ATM before, so at the moment. Sorry to hear that, Dale. So I have hope. My son is 35. Yes, you do, Cynthia. It took his son to his late 30s to get his act together, but he's got a good job now. I think they're buying their first house. He came in this morning. Thank you, Tommy. I'll go check him. I'll go check that out. Oh, just in the house. Okay. Cynthia, you're so nice. Yeah, I don't think this looks like go find a ring weather, Howard.
No, not today. And she has not contacted me yet, so we have no idea where on Clearwater Beach she lost it. I know it's in the dry sand.
Well, wet sand.
Or now wet sand, yeah.
This is supposed to get out of here tonight, and tomorrow and Tuesday are supposed to be absolutely beautiful. So I was planning on being on Clearwater Beach for one of those 2 days. So maybe we can start off with the ring hunt like we did last week.
No, maybe how about
do what? You keep cutting out.
Think about Tuesday morning.
If you don't think somebody else won't have found it by then.
Okay, well, of course we have to hear from her first.
I'll tell you right now, Howard, if this clears up tonight, hell, I would run down there by myself tonight and try and find it before anybody got there in the morning. If this clears up.
Okay.
Cynthia says, my husband says he has 4 sisters and one he's not sure what it is. That's right, Cynthia. We had a guy come to our garage sale yesterday that I almost said ma'am to. He had very long hair and a very, very effeminate looking face, and I thought it was a woman until he started talking. But oh boy, we had such a good garage sale the last 2 weekends. We're very happy. And being the nice people or the nice person that Denise is, some lady came by the other day and said she's trying to have garage sales to make some money and make some ends meet because things are hard for her. So instead of Denise taking all our stuff to Goodwill and Salvation Army and letting them mark it up 3, 4, 5 times and charging people, Denise gave 100 boxes of our garage sale stuff that did not sell to the lady a few blocks away. It took her 4 trips. It took her 4 trips in the van to take all the stuff that Denise, and there was some good stuff in there too. She's going to make money on it. And so hopefully she can make some money, help her out. And we got the garage cleaned out. I was here at 7 a.m., but had to leave at 8 a.m. for mass. Thanks for having me on. I know, John, I know you do Sunday mass. Denise's father was in the next room this morning since he can't get out. He was in the next room this morning doing the mass on the TV live stream. My parents said they found me under a rock. My father used to tell me, Bill, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders, Bill. Thank you, Cynthia. She was happy to get the stuff out of the garage, Cynthia. But yeah, man, because all those boxes will be sitting here, and we'd have to be worried about them under a tarp right now. So now that, thank you, Randy. Like I say, I hope she can do well with it. It's stuff that we're just paying to sit and store in a storage unit. And my buddy used to tell me, I had a storage unit for 15 years, and he said, Rob, if you'd have just thrown all that stuff away instead of trying to keep it in storage unit and make money from a garage sale once or twice a year, you'd have $15,000 in the bank right now from $100 a month for 15 years. And I said, you're right, but nobody thinks about it that way. Dale says he's going to take some meds and probably go back to bed. Okay, Dale, feel better. I know. Come here. I know it's a storm. I know you don't like storms, Milo. I know. No doggies like storms. I know, buddy. I know.
Hey, Rob, I'm going to head off. We're going to go watch our church service online.
All righty, Howard. Well, thank you so much for being here, and Janine, too, in the background.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Talk to you later on about this ring hunt if I get a call back.
Please do. Please keep me posted. All right?
Okay, sounds great.
All righty, buddy.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone.
You too. Thanks, Howard.
Yep, bye-bye.
My dad said the same thing, and I can't repeat what else Mom said. That's right, Marty. My mom said she brought me into this world. She could take me out. Yep, that would have been my father. Oh, Cynthia, that's so nice. John Long says, must have been a golden rock. That's very nice of you, John. All righty, guys. We're up to 24 likes. Thank you, folks, very much. BC Treasure Trails, welcome this morning. Thanks for stopping in, Bill. Appreciate it. John, you have got that absolutely correct. You have got that absolutely correct. We are a country of stuff. All right, camera. There we go. So easy to give away, let others enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, I was worried about giving some of the stuff away. I'm like, I may need this or I may use it. Denise is like, Rob, it's been sitting in a storage unit for years. It survived 3 garage sales. You don't need it. But yes, 8 a.m. and ready for a nap. John, we were practically doing that. We were telling people because, me and Denise run some pretty good garage sales, and it really works out that she has a long carport at the end of her garage. We've got a long double driveway that can fit 2 cars lengthwise, and one of them goes under a really long carport. So when we have a garage sale, we run our long, the long banquet tables down both sides underneath the carport, and then we run another 4 or 5 inside the garage. So we have like 8 banquet tables full of stuff, and then we put all the boxes underneath the banquet tables. I mean, we run a very organized garage sale, but we did violate the one rule of garage sales you shouldn't violate. Well, we violated a lot of them. We didn't have time to clean some stuff. All right, thanks, Mike. And we didn't price anything. The number one rule they tell you on garage sales is price stuff, because people don't want to walk around going, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? Because they lose interest and they leave. Well, we had just so much stuff that we didn't have time to price it. So as soon as anybody got out of their car and walked up, we said, folks, everything is cheap. Make us an offer. We probably won't turn it down, or we'll give you a price lower than what you thought. And we had at least 5 people that gave us more money for a bunch of stuff they bought than what we asked for. So these people would bundle up an entire armful of stuff, and they go, what do you want for this? And we go, $7. Oh, no, this stuff's worth at least $10. We'll give you $10. How much you want for this? $25. Oh, no, that's worth at least $1. We'll give you $1. So, yep. Washer going, dryer going, 2 electrolysis baths going on. We'll be checking chat. Mike, one of these days, I'm going to have somebody teaching me how to do electrolysis. Weird guy in park. Good morning and hello. Thank you. for stopping in. That's right, Deej. If you haven't used it in 5 years, you probably don't need it. And if you haven't worn it in 5 years, you're probably not going to wear it again. And in my case, I have new clothes that people bought me that I couldn't fit in, and I hope to fit into them someday. Vegas says, we have so many collectibles, including Disney. We're selling them on eBay. Too much stuff in storage. That's what we did. Vegas, we saved all the Disneys. We saved all my mom's Hummels. We saved my mom's Hallmark ornaments. And I'm putting all that on eBay. We had an Avon musical Christmas tree that my mother bought back in '96. We found it brand new in a box. And, you know, we found it inside of a box in the garage sale in the storage unit. And then we opened that up, and then we pulled the Christmas tree out of the Avon box, and it's still sealed. And Denise was like, you should check this on eBay. A used one just sold for $99, and I've got one factory sealed that's never been opened. So that will be on eBay today. So I'm hoping to make several more $100 just from the stuff that we took out of the garage sale to hold for eBay. And I will be putting another 1 minute short on the garage sale cool finds on after this video is over, after this stream is over. Yes, John, some of us have those contingency clothes for the someday when they might fit again. All mine still have price tags on them from people that bought it that thought I was smaller than I was, and I'm like, that's a nice shirt. I'm going to fit into that. Oh, hey guys, look at that wind behind me, guys. You can see that's nasty looking. Look at those sheets. Holy crap, hold on. Whoa! I'm getting there, hon. Yeah, guys, we're having a serious storm and it blows your door open. Man, it's nasty here. I think Howard got off at a really good time. It's coming down sideways. Wow, it's just beating against the doors and windows now. Yeah, we may lose this connection any second, guys. And if we do, if we get knocked off, guys, I'm probably not going to try and get back on since it's already 11:07.